flight up north today. Taking a small flight. I think it's gonna take like half an hour. We're gonna do some whale watching and check into our hotel there. Early mornings. I'm trying to have the most heavy. Also wearing this Dior windbreaker that's waterproof.
You know, planes with props are more likely to crash than jet engines.
Hurry up.
So this is what everyone is talking about.
This is so beautiful. I can't imagine how cold this is though.
So our tour guides decided to show off their Baywatch skills. I don't know if you heard it in the video, but they're playing the theme to Baywatch as they're running into the beach. Did a pretty awesome job, but it's like freezing out here, so they wanted us to join, and I'm not gonna do that. Oh boy, these guys have been taking us around Iceland all week.
You could live at one of those.
Shark, I'm thinking about it.
3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Smell it. I can't stand the smell. It smells like alcohol or gross stuff.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm not doing it.
Do
You
it.
can.
Do it.
No.
See, you get a certificate. She hasn't done it yet. Come on.
No.
So this is rotten shark meat
Yeah.
because the shark meat is poison. It's poisonous, so they have to bury it and then bring it back up, and then
No.
it's like cured. Yeah. I want to get that certificate.
3, 2, 1. What does it taste like?
What the moonshine? No one in my family tried this rotten shark except for me, and I got myself a certificate. You didn't get one. I got it.
Okay, we start by taking the guts out. You see, this is the liver here.
Cod liver oil.
Yeah, cod liver oil. We eat a lot of that here in the morning.
Every morning.
Full of
You know,
vitamin.
I am 78 years old, but because of the cod liver oil, I look like this. Not a day over 80. But this is delicious.
This guy, he was like 6 meters. And scientists have found out that this type of shark gets up to 500 years old. So this is definitely the oldest food you've ever tasted in your life. Maybe 400 years old, this one.
We were looking for you. Couldn't find you.
So far we haven't caught any whales.
We're not going to catch whales.
No, we're definitely not going to catch any whales. We might catch a glimpse.
So we've never been officially whale watching before, have we?
No, we went in Hawaii. Remember they were jumping out everywhere. I'm glad that day.
Clearly it wasn't that
I'm glad that
magical.
day didn't really matter to me.
We're actually doing whale watching and then some cod fishing. I'm gonna do some cod fishing.
Just trying to think if we did this trip on our own, you know, like if you just did yourself and you did all the same spots we went to, but you didn't do it with a tour group. And honestly, I think it would be really difficult because we wouldn't have done half the things we would have done. They said usually tourists who come to Iceland usually only stay in the south because the south has a lot of the waterfalls and the iconic spots, or a lot of movies are filmed.
So Jaden and I went fishing and
We both caught fish.
oh,
I was the first one to catch a fish. It was kind of good.
apparently there's a ton of fish down here, so you just drop the lure, right?
Fishing line.
Well, the lure on the bottom, I don't know.
Yeah. And you caught a huge one, the biggest one.
Big one. Good thing is that we threw all the fish that we caught, which was only one or two because we only went fishing for like 10 minutes. But everyone on the boat that caught a fish, they threw it back. So that's nice.
We're out here. No, what day is it actually? Day 4?
It's day 5.
We are at this massive waterfall. I just had a beautiful rainbow. So coming back. This place is so pretty. It just keeps getting more and more gorgeous. Actually, they believe in elves here. They said that's like a common thing. So now I do too.
Out of all the waterfalls we visited, which one is your best?
This is my favorite. Also,
The one yesterday was cool.
there's 5
Or the
of
one we
them.
did that one day where we walked behind it. This one's more thick.
Plus the weather's a lot better today.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where people would socialize. So the normal people, they would come after church in here and stand on this floor over here.
We're inside the turf house and very interesting. I love history, so learning about this is really incredible. Very small quarters as far as height and look at the bed. I wouldn't even,
You
I
probably
wouldn't
only
even
have
be able
like
to fit.
a foot, and then this is.
Lay down, see if you fit.
You're taller than the door. The roof is like. This is the kitchen. Or they.
Yfir kaldan eyðisann Einnum nótt ég sveima Nú horfið Norðurland Nú á ég hvergi heima And that's it.
So we just arrived in the town of Husavik, and we're gonna go do the Well Museum. We have a couple of hours before we get picked up and go back to the hotel, but
And we can go to the water park.
yes.
That's around here.
But apparently this Well Museum has a full blue whale skeleton.
The only museum in the world, I think.
Really?
That's what he said.
So we kind of wanted to check that out because apparently it's massive. Is the full blue whale skeleton. It was washed up on shore in 2010, and the skeleton is laid on its back to represent how they found the blue whale on shore. So nuts. Largest living mammal on Earth.
Plus, she owns Raftings, and then just borrows jeans, and it's not teaching responsibilities. Handle
Way to go. Way to mess up the roll.
I'm gonna get a cinnamon bun.
One of each,
I'm not
please.
supposed to be eating dinners.
An ice cream place. I know that there's one.
Are you happy now that you got your ice cream?
Yeah.
So mine, I thought it was like a. So in Paris, these have these little balls. And I'm all about balls. These little things. It's called dime. And I think it's like caramel.
Cat bars.
No, there's caramel in it. It's super good.
Best I've ever had.
I don't know what it is. Like,
It's like
super
amazing.
creamy.
Way better than McDonald's sausage.
That's saying a lot. So I was trying to figure out because it tastes like it was a familiar taste. They're milk duds, like tiny milk duds that you would get like at the theater. I wasn't a fan of milk duds because they would always get stuck in your teeth and it's just like a pain. But they're like little tiny milk duds. So dime.
We're at this delicious pizza place that's build your own. It's all wood fired. Looks really good. It's craving pizza here. We have a little free time, so kind of just we slept for 2 hours, and now we're just gonna have some pizza before the sun sets at 11 here. So everything seems like it's open so late.
Disney always comes prepared. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, they're starting to come around.
I know. They smell me. So we're about to head into the bird museum, but apparently there's a lot of flies, so Disney, always a step ahead, have provided these very stylish fly nets. Ooh. I think it's rack a lamb. What did you get?
I got char on potato, I think. The potato looks really good. It's like a potato patty. This cappuccino is making my life.
We have cows in the background. That's a vegan burger. Hi, ladies. Hi. It's the baby cow. Hi.
Maybe you won't eat my shirt. So cute.
Oh, you need that? Yes, the greatest one. My name will be Vito in English. And I put my hook down every day. And I take some food up like that. Okay, something smoke. Very good.
I believe in the magic of Yulids.
Yulids? The Yulis?
So we have some Christmas cookies, and our mother baked them, but they may contain some residue of children, so I put up the Yulis.
Oh, I'm perfect. So, how do you like our house?
Very nice.
Yes, very nice, yeah. What we all wondering since we don't get many guests, but we love guests and we love visits, so we want to play some games with you. Yo! 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 Yo!
How's it smell, Jay?
Disgusting. It's sulfur. You don't. It smells like eggs.
Rotten eggs? What do you call this place?
Shit. Oh, I just got a big wave of it.
This really does smell pretty bad. Like very rotten eggs.
Yeah,
Cool,
it's like,
though,
It's rotten
but-
eggs and heat. Rotten eggs in like really bad heat.
Like Mexican food the day after. But apparently, so if you see on the ground the discoloration, it's poison and like the earth will just
And they said
literally
that if
dissolve things.
because I was saying like, oh, this would be a good place to hide a body. Because if you dropped like a body in the thing,
One of these pits, it would take like 20 hours
And it
to
would be
like
completely
dissolved.
but they said that if you killed someone here, you only get 16 years in prison. Good to know.
For what reasons?
Do a little bit of magic. Disney magic.
Oh yeah.
Hola! Woohoo! Yeah, that's it. Oh, we made a lot.
I'm trying geyser bread, which is actually baked in the ground for about 24 hours. The ground here is super hot. Like you dig until you get to the boiling point, and then you leave the bread in there for 24 hours and eat it. What's it taste like?
Bread.
It's kind of sweet though, huh?
Tastes like.
Or more like rye.
No,
Rye,
pumpkin.
but sweeter.
One of us has yet to get a
Baked in the ground.
Definitely not the same vibe as the Blue Lagoon.
I think the Blue Lagoon was a little bit more,
Exotic feeling.
yeah,
But this is cool.
it's relaxing.
Yeah. Must be really good for your skin.
Yeah, some minerals.
It's the guys who
Look at that. Now I'm in an Iceland world with. Now I'm in a 3 times better, unbelievable sights.
We just got to the rafting place. It's called Viking Rafting, and it looks very exciting. This is going to be a little bit of a beginner level, thank goodness. So you can handle this. You ready?
Yeah.
And Jaden also had coffee for the first time today. Oh my goodness. Are you drinking coffee?
Yes, I am.
So this is our last day, day 8. We're doing whitewater rafting. I did it once in college and that was about it, but Jaden and Brittany have never done it. So this is gonna be interesting. You guys ready for our last day of activities?
I am. I'm actually really tired at this point. We've had a lot of things packed in, but it's such a good way to experience Iceland. We've done this so much. Like I had to watch my stories to even remember everything we did in the itinerary. Because we literally just wake up every day, go to the bus, and they tell us what we're doing. So
We're just along for the ride.
yeah, and we just sleep on the way, wake up when we're here. It's been nice.
It's pretty awesome. Off to the rafts.
You guys like a little skull cap?
Are you ready, Jay?
Yeah, I didn't even notice you.
They told me that this was the biggest helmet they had. My
You have a
bad.
huge head.
You ready, JJ?
It's really tight.
It's supposed to be tight. You don't want any water getting in there.
No, tighten this. I can't breathe.
All set for your adventure?
Thank you. I am ready for this.
Hot springs. Negative pressure is full of the hot water. Put some hot chocolate powder over it. There we have fresh hot chocolate. Natural hot chocolate.
Okay, fill it up. You're gonna try your hot chocolate?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
How's it taste?
Good.
Super good? Is it fresh?
Wait, we gotta get a shot. We gotta get a photo with all of us cheersing our.
So cool.
you think that over the course of this trip we've really turned a new leaf in our life? We definitely one new place, we met people we haven't met before, we made new friends. We consider you friends, not guests, so no worries. When you come back to Iceland, contact us and all that, but at least me.
Yeah,
and do this properly.
Yeah.
But always welcome to celebrate turning a new leaf
in life.
in life.
Turning a new leaf, Erickson. It's themed again? How is that possible?
We just finished our last dinner of the tour. So much fun. We met so many fun people from different parts of the country. Hi. They have so many cool destinations, but they really did a good job of really showing us the culture of the trip. And if I came to Iceland, literally I would probably be at the Blue Lagoon the whole time, and I wouldn't have even going on the whatever the itinerary was for the day. Getting outside my comfort zone of doing very adventurous things. What do you think about our trip ending?
I think it's really good. I mean, if we were to do this trip by ourselves, we wouldn't get the camaraderie that you would with a group like Disney.